This is Narcisso, right? Soliz, Pampa High School class of 1999. Congratulations on the honor.
Oh, thank you.
And can you tell us just a brief summary about your career? After reading your bio, I mean, it's a pretty successful one. So,
For his career, it started with the IHS, Indian Health Service, and was an intern there, and worked there for a year or so at Clinton Indian Hospital. Later on, it would become an extern after I got closer to graduation. I would work at El Reno Indian Hospital, and I was a scholarship recipient, so I'd owe them 3 years for payback.
yeah.
And so after that, I got sent to Claremore, Oklahoma, which had great mentors, learned a lot. Probably one of the best things that happened to me. So very tough environment, but again, they say pressure makes diamonds, and that's what they produce. So they produce leaders, and
Awesome.
I got a lot of great mentors there, and met a lot of great people.
That's awesome. Looking back on your time spent at PHS or Pampa ISD schools, what or who was the greatest influence on you?
I would say there's multiple. Miss Earp obviously was the first one to really make a big impression on us. Taught us that we could compete with other people, and it didn't really matter. So she would be one. I would say Mrs. Shannon. Is Miss Shannon still there?
Yes.
Awesome. I need to go see her. Miss Shannon, definitely listen to her. She'll help you out with your that chemistry knowledge she bestows on you is actually amazing. And I would say Mrs. Warner also, and Brent Wine. She's no longer there, but those women. Definitely made a huge impact on my life, for sure.
How important is it for a student to develop a plan when they start making it?
I'll discuss that actually tomorrow also. So
You will? Okay.
Yeah. So you have to have a plan to succeed, and like they say, if you don't have a plan, you're going to plan to fail because of that. And I'll also mention tomorrow, failure's not a bad thing. In fact, that's how you succeed, is through failure, and you learn from that. And so if you don't have a plan, somebody else will plan for you. So if you do have goals, again, planning is probably one of the most important things, but you also have to take action on that plan. So tomorrow, kind of touch on that a little bit also. So.
Okay. When do you feel like you should put your plan into action?
I would say sooner than later. A lot of people like to procrastinate. Procrastination is a form of control. You just don't want to do it, so you kind of hold off a little bit. It's something you don't want to do. Some of the ways you can overcome that, it's maybe spend 5 minutes on that particular topic. It might be a 45-minute ordeal or an hour. It's something you don't want to do, but what you got to do is think about the big outcome. Why are you doing it?
Yeah.
And if there's no reason to do it, why are you doing it in the first place? But usually there's a reason why you're putting it off. It's something you don't want to do, but again, it's probably better to put that plan in place now. And there's always a saying, you want to look 5 or 6 years down the road to figure out what you really want to do, look at the horizon, and make sure everything aligns with that. And another great mentor is like, what you think you're going to do in 6 years, why can't you do it in 6 months? And so
That's awesome.
you take that into consideration.
I agree. Okay. How do you measure success?
That's a difficult one. Success is measured many different ways. Because to quantify that's going to be very hard, but I measure success on impact of other people. So when you get to see the extern or intern leave off to create clinics and become a leader, that's huge. And again, that's a force multiplier. You've now created somebody who's enabling other people to do better things for themselves and for the nation. So I think that's how I like to measure success.
That's awesome. What is it that you have accomplished that gives you the greatest pride?
I would say being able to take care of my family. That's probably one of the biggest things. So little Emery out there, and my wife, and that's my biggest accomplishment at this point. And coming back to the family and seeing that again, when you measure happiness, that's another thing. Your experiences, and those are probably my biggest accomplishments at this time.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
You are awesome, and congratulations.
Thank you very much. I look forward to talking to you a little more.
Yes. I will see you tomorrow.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.